Hey guys, so this video is going to be the organization of my pantry. I use the OXO canisters. I believe in the video, because this was shot a weekend ago, I believe in the video I showed the box, but you'll see what I mean. I'm just filming intros and outros today for these videos I've had. We got it knocked out before our vacation, and I'm really excited. And I have gone grocery shopping a couple times since I organized, and things have been chaotic while we're on vacation and unpacking and all that stuff. And I have managed to keep my pantry organized. So I'm super excited. It actually made packing for organization, the organization made packing easier because it was a road trip. We had to get his snacks packed up and all that stuff, and it's just been so great. I'm definitely going to buy more of these canisters. And before this video starts, I just want to say, if you see them at Costco, just get them if you're thinking about it, because I went to Target yesterday. I was looking at adding to my collection, and they're like $15.99 a piece, and I paid $80 for 12 of them. So I honestly think I'm just gonna go buy another set at Costco. It just makes more sense, and you get more for your money that way. So anyways, I'm gonna share the disaster that was my pantry and how I organized it. It's very vlog style. I just kind of like go through and show you guys stuff. It's not like a tripod setup and, you know, a speed, I don't know, you know, you like fast forward through people cleaning and stuff like that. It's not that. It's very vlog style. Pretty relaxed video. I hope you guys enjoy it. And here we go. Okay, for some of the organization, I'm going to be using the Softworks OXO Softworks containers with the pop lids. I'm going to show you guys those. So these pop lids create like a vacuum seal when you, or just a tight seal, whatever, when you do that with them. So we've got a lot of those. This is my pantry. It's like super embarrassing right now, but it's just really like real life. We've been like renovating the house and doing stuff like that and painting and all kinds of things. And like, this has just taken like a disastrous turn. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to work on everything but the floor stuff. I'm going to do that when we get back from our vacation and really go through that. But today, mostly what I'm going to be organizing is here up. This top, I'm just going to straighten things up because I did go through this, and I should turn the light on. I purged like a lot of the stuff up here. Ideally, I'd really like Justin to install like a kind of like another shelf up here, because these are things I'm not using every single day. But I do use a lot. So I'd like him to like build another shelf so I can put stuff that like I rarely use, but do use, does that make sense? And then stuff I use kind of a lot, like my coffee maker during the winter, I use it a lot, but I don't like things on my counter. So ideally we'd have another shelf up there, but really these three shelves are our main kind of shelves. And then this stuff is mostly the dog stuff. So I'm just going to straighten it, but mostly today I'm going to sort out the food situation. Yeah, so let's just, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go shelf by shelf. I'm going to take everything and put it on the kitchen table I just cleaned off. And so I can clean the shelf really good and kind of sort through stuff. And I'm going to keep stuff aside that I think I want to put in the canisters. So let's do this. Okay, I got this side done, and I am finding a lot of like our hurricane supplies, for instance, in the pantry, which, oh gosh, Ralph sounds like a goose in the background. Like our hurricane supplies somehow went from that cabinet up here is where I keep all our hurricane supplies into here. And I'm not sure at what point that happened. But I have this basket system that worked really well. And then we had Jackson. And I kind of like organized the situation with bottles and all that. And then the basket system stopped working as well. That's why I moved to this. I wanted to show you guys. I knew for sure I wanted to put cereals in one of these. So I can throw out these cereal boxes now. But like if there's things I know for sure I wanted these bins for, like repeat things, like these are like, he loves these. So those kind of things I'm going to put in there. And then like my popcorn that I eat a lot, I'm just going to throw that into one of those as well. Okay guys, this is kind of where we're at now. I'm leaving this out on the table because hurricane, although I might keep it in the basket down here because we have a storm coming. I might just put it in the basket if there's enough room. And then there's these that when we are in a rush, Jackson will eat sometimes. So always keep those just in case we have a really busy day. And then, I don't know, like, this is the stuff from this shelving area that I canistered, but I don't know how I'm going to do it yet. Right now I'm in the purge phase. I always like purge and evaluate before I start organizing. So right now I'm put all my baskets back. They might not stay there. They might not keep their labels, but I know the oil kind of sauce one is going to stay. This is like for crackers and chips and stuff, but usually it's just these crackers. And then if we have like an occasion where we buy chips, which isn't very often, like I just found some Tostitos in there from like 3 months ago or something crazy that I didn't even remember we had. So yeah. And then there's this Pirate Booty that expires in like a month. So I don't know. Jackson, like sometimes he likes Pirate Booty, sometimes he doesn't. This is our sweets stuff, with the exception of this, because this I thought was regular M&Ms that I use sometimes. He goes pee-pee on the potty really well, but I'm trying to teach him to poo-poo, so I've resorted to M&Ms. But I usually use these minis. But these were on clearance, and I was like, oh, the full-size ones, I'll just use these for now. But I picked up the wrong thing. These are gross to me. Justin likes them, so he's going to eat them. These are his poo-poo M&Ms. He gets one if he poops. Don't really give him that much sugar. And this is all from his birthday party still, what was left over. Like piñata stuff and whatnot. I do save them, like occasionally, when, you know, we have a craving for candy. But like his party was a few months ago, and they've just been sitting in the pantry. So, that's that. So I'm probably going to keep the sweets basket. This is my breakfast basket, and depending on what I have left over from these canisters, when I get done, I might put pancake mix or like cream of wheat, stuff we use a lot, because I love cream of wheat. And this like instant pancake stuff, when I don't have time to like make scratch crap, I use that. He likes these, and so do I. We eat them sometimes, but a lot of the times I try to make old-fashioned oats, but these won't really work in a canister because they're instant. So I'm going to put the basket back as is, and then like cereal bars. I'm going to put the baskets back as is and work on the next shelf, but this is what I've purged, and I've already filled up a trash bag between boxes and stuff like that. So actually, before I get to this situation, I'm going to grab stuff that I immediately see. Like, well, this is not for cooking. I use this to make my roller balls with my essential oils, but I keep it in here just because, I don't know. It's just like I usually, when I'm making a roller ball, will make it in the kitchen, I found, even though I just started. And then this is, sometimes I use this in my coffee once in a while. So I'm going to put that in there because kind of as a saucer oil, kind of just contains it. And then anything else I see down here that I can immediately move to the appropriate shelf, I'm going to. This is just embarrassing. But I wanted to be real with you guys. Like, let's be real. Closets and things in our home can get like this. And they get out of control fast when you have kids. So I'm just like, I'm not going to pretend I'm perfect. I'm just going to be real and show you all how the situation in the pantry can get. I almost threw this out. So this is lemonade mix from my, oh God, my colonoscopy. If you're randomly finding this video, I've had early stage colon cancer, a cancerous polyp. that was removed, and I'm fine. Like, I'm totally fine. I'm very blessed. They found it early. My cousin is suffering from stage 4 colon cancer. So I used that this year for my colonoscopy. It's not expired yet. I mixed it in the prep. And funny enough, Justin's getting one in probably the next month. So I decided not to throw that out because I never use it. It's kind of gross. I like making fresh lemonade with juiced lemons. But Justin has colonoscopy, so I'm going to save it in case he wants to flavor his prep. And I feel like I got rid of stuff that, like, I know we're absolutely not going to eat, that have just been sitting there for donation. Like, and you know, like, there's like donation bins at our grocery store for canned goods. So I'm just going to drop the stuff we're not going to use that isn't expired. Anything expired got tossed. So that's why this is suddenly so very clean. This is the situation that's left. I've got like our bread and pasta stuff sorted. That's the way this always goes. It's always bread and pasta. Then I've got our vitamins down here. I'm going to keep those in the pantry for now. If Jackson gets older and starts trying to like get into stuff, then I'm probably going to move those too because I'm paranoid. A lot of that is like his stuff too. Like his like Honest gummy vitamins and stuff. I don't know what I'm going to put in this yet, but I have a lot of this stuff left over. You guys, I don't even know like what I'm going to do with this. This whole canister is left over from Jackson's party when I made the cake icing. So I made buttercream, but I did a half and half with vegetable oil and butter because I was having to make such a massive amount of icing for his 3-tiered cake. So I might keep this for Christmas time and make like a bunch of cupcakes with that half and half buttercream recipe, like maybe for the police department and the fire department near us. I don't know. But yeah. That's the situation. I was thinking about putting this into one of the canisters because Jackson still loves baby cereal. He likes it mixed with like, when I like puree beets, he likes it mixed up with that still. And I'm like, whatever. It's full of iron. His pediatrician was saying it's good for him. So it's okay to have. He's always just had the oatmeal. He never had rice cereal, but he still likes oatmeal baby cereal, and he likes big oatmeal, but he still likes this. So I'm gonna hang on to it. I don't know if I'm gonna put it in one of those canisters. I had to throw away most of the sugar and stuff because all of those brown sugars were hard as a rock. It was crazy. So I don't know what I'm gonna do with this situation, but I'm gonna put this stuff back for now. Okay, so I've gotten to the part that was Jackson's kind of level. And I think I'm going to have to get, like, kind of, like, reorganize and get rid of some stuff because he's gotten so big. That's the trash so far of expired stuff and whatnot. And I'm getting rid of some stuff like this from when he was a baby when I need to be, like, super organized. He still likes these pouches sometimes. So I have a bunch of these. These are the ones that aren't expired. So I'm not going to, like, film going through all this because it's just, like, a bunch of weird stuff. I'll just show you guys kind of like what I end up keeping. And then I found another one of these and the canister is too full. So I'm going to go ahead and put this here until, let me make sure it's not expired, until he eats it down. I think this is like brand new. This is why I got these canisters because, well, I'll check later. Stuff gets so shoved back and I can't see the things that we use a lot. I ended up having to put the sugar canister up there. It's mixed with some organic sugar right now. I don't know if it's going to stay there, but this one and the other tall one are too tall for this shelf. So it might be something I play with, but right now I'm going to move down to this really scary situation. I'm going to try to semi go through this, just straighten it up and throw some stuff out. This is all dog stuff right here, mostly. Then down here, I have two things that I went through this recently. This is all my cake stuff. But like back there is something I really need to go through and evaluate. But look, his cracker snack thing fell. I was looking for that yesterday. See what a mess we are? I need to reorganize his bibs and all that stuff. Like, I'm not going to film that. I'm just going to show you guys the end result because I'm just going to purge and reorganize. You guys in Houston will appreciate this, I think. I'm about to throw these out. These are rodeo cups that go back to 2000. Oh my God. I was just like a hoarder. I don't know, 2007. It's a dog hair because they were all on the floor after I was throwing stuff everywhere. 2007. George Strait. Pat Green. None of these people come anymore. Clay Walker. Gretchen Wilson, man. Alan Jackson. I struggle to let go of these cups. It's Tim McGraw. Who else hasn't come in a while? Martina McBride hasn't come in a hot minute. Brooks and Dunn. I saw them in Vegas when I was pregnant with Jackson. Okay, they're my favorite. I'm going to let them go. They're just cups. I need to stop being a hoarder. Okay, guys. So I am done. And I actually did end up going all the way down here and throwing out a bunch of stuff. I'll show you the trash bags at the end. It's super shameful and embarrassing. So I'm just going to go over everything. So I kept my basket systems. I ended up making this Jackson's basket. And then everything else I've already shown you guys up here. I didn't know where to put our Figgy Pops because they're like organic kind of energy bar, but balls. I don't know. They're not really candy. So then there's that stuff that was there. These don't fit down here where I had imagined them, but that's okay. So I put the sugar in one of the big ones. I think I probably already talked about this. I don't even remember what I vlogged at this point. And then this, I don't know what I'm going to put. I just left it empty for now. My oil, I keep trying to say oils like Jackson says it. Oils. When he wants me to rub his essential oil, rollerball him, he's told me oils. Okay, so up here, I just kind of straighten things up. And then I got all my little canisters in here. This one is empty because I need to buy brown sugar for it since it was all like petrified, horrendous and hard. This is flour. This is powdered sugar. I might end up labeling these, but probably on the bottom because I just like how clean looking these are. I don't think I want to put labels on the front. It's pretty obvious what's in there. These are all Jackson's snacks in front. We keep those crackers on hand because sometimes Mama doesn't get lunch, so I end up eating cheese and crackers and olives and call it a day. Oh, and I did end up putting my cream of wheat in here and his oatmeal. And actually, that is going to be for brown sugar, and I'm probably going to keep like spaghetti in that or something. But I do want to get a couple more of these for like my pancake mix and stuff. So then down here, I'm washing everything. But he has, all his silverware is in here. And I keep all his, what is in this one? Silverware and all the bread cutters and like when I cut his sandwich and shapes of stuff, like all the cookie cutters I use on his food to make it fun. And then down here is some of his medicines and his lunchbox. And back there is a candy dish that my grandma gave that I usually keep. Grandma gave us when we got married. I usually keep it on our kitchen table. But ever since Jackson became mobile, I don't keep it there. So once he learns not to break stuff, it'll be back on the kitchen table as like an extra fruit bowl. And I just put all my extra Reynolds wrap and stuff in there. And those are, these are called Wrap-tastics. These are really cool. They work really well. They have like, I found them at the Dollar Tree. They're like a infomercial thing that didn't take off, so Dollar Tree sold them. I wish I had got more. Anyway, and this is where I keep all his sippy stuff, but I'm washing it. He uses bottles, his old Dr. Brown's bottles with the sippy transition on top. And then ever since he started getting his back molars, he started wanting bottle nipples again. And until he gets those, I just let him have it because he only has it right before bed. It's not like he drinks out of cups for everything else. So I just let him have it at bedtime. I don't care. It's not worth the fight. It's not hurting him dentally or whatever the appropriate word would be. It's not going to mess up his teeth, as pediatrician said. As long as if it comforts him when he's in pain, she said whatever. I don't really care that much. If it makes him happy, I don't care. All right. So, yeah. So I keep all his Dr. Brown stuff in here, like organized. And I think that's all I keep in there. Pretty much that's it. I've got space as he's like outgrown like actual bottles with like the middle part and stuff. I just threw a bunch of stuff out from when he was a baby that was still in there. We kept all the options stuff in case we have another kid, because we had the regular Dr. Brown's and we had Dr. Brown's options, which is what he uses now without the middle part or whatever. So I kept those in case we have another baby, but my original Dr. Brown's I just put in a donate pile. I don't know if people want them donated. Obviously not the nipples, but the bottle and the middle part. Alright, so over here we have, oh, and the bottles were too nasty. They went in the trash. Alright, so we have the dog stuff. This is all dog stuff. And I used to have like a dog first aid kit and their medicine, but everything was expired. And now that we have the turf in the back, they don't need allergy pills anymore. So I'm going to leave it here. One of these is treat molds because I make them treats from scratch. So I have my treat molds in the machine right now washing. Over here, I put all of our hand towels and mitts and my aprons and everything just to deep clean everything. That's all in the washing machine upstairs right now. Kitchen trash bags. We had so much stuff left over now that I got rid of all these like things that had his bibs. I don't know what I'm going to put his bibs in anymore. I really like these. The last time I went to, I got all these at Walmart a few years ago, and they changed the style, which bothers me because like I need it to all match or I'll go insane. So I don't know what I'm going to put the bibs in. I'll figure it out, but they're all washing right now. And yeah, then down here, I just like cleaned out my two things. This is all my cake stuff. If you're randomly finding my channel, I used to be a pastry chef. I keep all my cake stuff because I do make Jackson's cakes now, like for his parties and stuff. So I still have all that, and that's in there. And I have a bunch of pans in there. And then this is just like miscellaneous stuff, like party stuff, streamers, hats, or things we need. What else is in here? Extra cups, like disposable cups, just like random stuff in here. This is just like this big void of space. So I try to like find solutions, and those tubs have worked out pretty good for like probably the past 5 years. Then I didn't really need to organize this. It's just my spice rack and all this good stuff. This is all from the Container Store. If I don't even know what I've said at this point, but this is from Costco. I think that's it. I'm so delusional and tired because this went on a lot longer than I planned. So that's our pantry, purge, and makeover. I'm really loving these. I think I'm going to get a few more just individual pieces. I think you can get them at the Container Store just by themselves like this without having to buy the big $80 box. Oh yeah, I put like some stuff that we don't use often that need, like it doesn't need to be in these canisters, like salt and baking soda and stuff over there behind the paper towels. I'm going to show you guys the horrendous amount of trash we have now. Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed my pantry organization tour, and I'm just going to show you real quick. As you can see, it has stayed very clean. I'm very, very happy with it. It has stayed extremely clean. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Be looking for our vacation video next, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye!